to be able to fund this? 9.9 billion already spent.
Let me start quickly.
I'm on social media.
Let me start quickly with free SHS. Messages and those in the diaspora. Please, we need to come into this discussion. Those Ghanaians who are in the diaspora.
What do you mean?
Who's money? I'm coming to explain. Joe can tell you, secondary education is free in Europe. Secondary education is free in the US. But there are day schools. There are day schools.
What's your point?
And I'm coming to it. There are day schools. The best governments do is to put those in the US yellow buses, which you have to stop to give priority for the bus to take the kids to school. Right. So how come rich developed countries that started a boarding school system, right? And today if you want to go to a boarding school, college or whatever, it's elite. And you have to pay a lot. And it's only rich people who are able to take and talented students who may get scholarships, right, who go to those schools. Why don't we follow the examples? What makes us think that we can support free SHS unfettered from fees? The warning came in 2018 or 2019, early in the administration, when we used 2.2 billion of a bond, Ghana cedis, to support free SHS.
But to be fair, Mr. Terkper, Eno then as finance minister alluded to this fact. He talked about the reality that it was going to be difficult to sustain this trend.
And of course, I tweeted to compliment. I mean, that's a reality. That's what we've been saying. Our option is the e-schools. And when you take as many e-schools, into the communities, train many teachers. If they have to take loan to do it, you remember that policy and all that. That is the way, to bring down the cost. You can't add every single, element,
Mr. Terkper, that's your plan?
It has always been the plan.
Okay.
Progressively free.
So practically, how does it work, Mr. Terkper? What's the JM plan for this?
I've just said it. I'm saying that it's not new. We started building 200 e-schools. But for the fall in crude oil prices, we would have completed about 120. So you're going back to complete the bush. Some of them. So you're going back to complete it. And the way to reduce and grant access, is to build more e-schools so that they go today, and then you produce more teachers, right? That is a compliment. Ghana's budget cannot sustain unfettered, I'm not saying free SHS, cannot sustain unfettered free SHS. Unfettered in the sense that government takes on every, and remember, tuition is free across. Tuition is already free. It has always been free from primary to university. Tuition is free. And that already is a heavy cost.